Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video of Tokyo Ghoul Call to Exist. So in today's episode, I want to go ahead and do is cover a little bit more on the game. Here we have some Kaneki Centipede gameplay I'm doing just live, just kind of chilling. Because I finally got the chance to get him a couple days ago, honestly. But naturally, the video recorded that went up yesterday, of which, I don't know if you're seeing this video today. I don't know. Times are weird. This video is being recorded on the 27th of November. But the video I recorded before was a long time back. So I've been doing a lot of grinding to try and get Kaneki Centipede, kind of get stuff maxed out. Because it was all RNG based. Basically, you have to run the same level over and over and hope that you get a spawn of Kaneki Centipede to be able to fully use him and unlock him. And the grind can only be done alone. The grind cannot be done with teammates, and so it wasn't really that fun to do, in all honesty. It's kind of weird that they even set an objective for the fact you have to do it alone, because campaign is literally based on doing it with like teammates and stuff like that. But it's now a little bit later on. It's been a little while. And Kaneki Centipede has been super fun to use. Here, you can see I'm just trying to like rush through this. Just hoping, oh thank God. So we're currently playing on hard. And hard mode is, unsurprisingly, very, very difficult inside this game. To the point where, if this boss spawn right here wasn't Takizawa, if it was Noro, this would be a horrible experience. Noro is easily one of the worst bosses in this game, and I'm not sure if you guys watched the video yesterday with the Ginkui Mimic, but it took me so long to beat him because of how he works. I need to go, actually. Did I just lock him out? Oh my fucking God, I locked him out. Can I hit him through this? I can't. I literally just locked the boss out of... I can open it. Kinda don't want to. I kind of just want to leave Takizawa outside the area. Here, we'll beat this girl in, and then we'll go and help him. The thing with Kaneki Centipede, it seems like this game has a hidden stat total they don't tell you about. And what I mean by that is Kaneki Centipede not only has what seems like the highest movement speed in the game, his actual attacks seem to do so much damage, to the point where your teammates basically do nothing compared to you. Which basically means I've been using him as well as what I now have, our Arima over there to grind up stuff and have a good time with it. Also right there, I feel like even this has a bigger range than the regular Kaneki. I don't know if that's just me. It might be just be placebo, but it's super interesting. He's honestly super fun. But yeah, it seems like both this... I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead because he hopped on me for 1 second. I see. That's about how it goes with the harder enemies inside this. Oh my fucking God. Oh. I'm trying to like avoid him right now. Now I'm just afraid. I need to get some follow-up attacks on him, because follow-up attacks will heal me. Oh, I didn't actually use that. Says I'm going to use it, doesn't actually get the chance to press R1 in time. Listen, I'm doing my best, okay? But it seems like both the Rima and the Kaneki Centipede have a higher stat total and a higher damage total, and are also just noticeably faster. So I don't know how that's going to work for supposed PvP game modes. But you know what? They're crazy for grinding, and I'll take it. It definitely gives you the feeling of, like, this is the end game. This is the unit to play as. Also have his awakening. His awakening actually isn't that special, in all honesty. It's basically just him going, rah, I am angry. I like his skill a lot more for like nuking enemies. Kanai is a rough random chance spawn on this level here. So Kanai is this character of which her actual moveset and dealing with her, not too bad. It can be a problem, but it's like serviceable. Her issue is that she respawns 3 times. Potentially 4 if you get bad RNG. So, we're gonna deal with her. Or them. It's always strange for me, for Kanai, because their story was very... In terms of, like, pronoun stuff like that, their story was very difficult to follow. I need to get out of here. Oh, man. My entire team is currently dead. So here's what I'm gonna do. Can I lure Kanai over here? That's what I would love to do right now. If I can't, I'll just use this on these enemies and revive Nishiki. That's fine. There we go. I just want to have my teammates back right now. The thing is, these guys are basically healing batteries inside this game. Teammates are basically only here to revive you when you die on hard. Because they're not exactly the highest damaging units most of the time. It seems like the actual partners you can use just aren't nearly as good as other units. If you could use like this Kaneki Centipede as a partner though, that'd be good shit. You can see Kanai is currently respawning. So this is the second life for Kanai here. Now definitely trying to get a showcase of the Arima out soon though, because I feel like I honestly have more fun playing as Arima just because of how his moveset works. He uses both Narukami and Ixa. It's super interesting. We'll probably have a video up tomorrow to do that. I'm going to follow-up attack just to get some good work in there. Back out, back out, back out. Oh my god. There's like a certain frame that it'll stun you into it if you're not careful. So I'm lucky I didn't get completely just nuked there. Because that thing, if it makes contact, will kill me. Even though this Kaneki... I feel like... So inside Reinvoke, Kaneki was this, like, Centipede Kaneki at least, was one of these characters that had, like, the lowest defense total in the game, pretty much, right? He's literally made to be very squishy. In this game, surprisingly, he survives quite a bit. And, like, follow-up attacks are basically your only healing source, so it's pretty easy to just kind of work around it. Are my teammates not... There you go. They were just kind of chilling for a second there. I find, if anything, the main issue I find with this Kaneki is his inability to actually keep his stamina. Granted, I use his actual skills to keep combos going quite often, but even so, the recharge just isn't quite there. That's my only gripe with him. But even then, like, for characters inside this game, he's built to be the champion. Look at this. Once you get down to just the boss, he's basically just a nuker. I think... Is Kanai gonna use a skill soon? Yeah, okay. I felt it. You can kind of get an idea of when certain characters are gonna actually get their skills ready. Usually it takes them roughly about the same amount of time that a regular character would, so just kind of working around that. It's not too bad. And Kanai has went down. Thanks for the heals. Appreciate that. But yeah, hard mode hasn't been as difficult now that I've kind of gotten used to grinding stuff up and doing this kind of stuff. There's certain bosses that are bullshit. Noro and... So Noro's like the main one. It really depends on if you get a spawn of like a Rima or Kaneki, because they're just kind of made to be complete BS. And on hard mode, they'll one-shot you every goddamn time. But here, so what I'm gonna pop off my skill here to get some extra charge built. Basically just, these guys right here are really not that bad to deal with, but I don't like to be around them when they're going down. So I typically like to try and do the damage, then just leave them how they are. Shout out to Takizawa, by the way. Rarely do I ever actually get the chance to see the other characters use their skills. I feel like most of the time they don't actually do so. Wait, what, guys? Really, you're dying to dragon orphans? Is it because they're exploding? Is that what's killing you guys? Because they're pretty lax. Please, guys. I end up choosing like the GOAT team because we don't really have the chance to do the OG characters from Re alongside the Centipede, or OG manga stuff. Because you know how basically inside the first manga, the squad they run with is Tsukiyama, it's Banjo, and then it's kinda Hinami, I would say. It's weird because like she's kinda not there, but she's inside the light novel with their crew, so I'd say that she's part of it, kinda, but like she's protected most of the time. But I wanted to use that team. Unfortunately, didn't actually make a playable version of Banjo or Hinami, but you know what? This is close enough, you know? I just wish... People are talking about how they're expecting DLC for this game. after playing the amount that I have, unless they are going to do an update soon, I don't think we're actually going to get the chance to get anything from this point. Also, are we dead? Tsukiyama? Ooh, nice one. I'm surprised. Usually, whenever that happens, it definitely doesn't go well. I need to get my skill ready, though. The thing is, I'm just afraid of dying in one hit to these enemies, so I'm trying to, like, work around it. Here. Oh, damn it, Takizawa. Get back up, Nishiki. Save the team. This is how hard mode oh, I like Takizawa's face here. Look at him. Oh my god, he has no pupils. That's fucked. All right, I'm gonna use this. I'll save you guys. You save me, I'll save you. I just want to protect everybody, man. I just want to do my best. That's the centipede way. I just want to do my best, he says, as he cries and doesn't know what to do. I like the story of Centipede a lot, though. God, I would love to see the original manga adapted in any kind of way. Because, like, my favorite moments are all, like, inside there. That moment where Banjo puts his hand on Kaneki's shoulder during the Kano raid arc and goes like, oh, dude, you can chill. You don't need to take everything on yourself, dude. Really, it's literally killing you. Please. It's so genuine. And so when you live in this life and when you go through your day-to-day, you see a lot of people who try way too hard. Not only for their own sakes, but also for the sakes of others. And for me personally, I know a lot of people that are people that take everything onto themselves and don't actually leave a lot of leeway to be helped themselves. Kaneki and his entire story is basically that trait accentuated. His mom wanted to be so kind to him, and like his aunt, for example, that she just gave out money and overworked herself to death. And that's the overextenuating kindness that even Kaneki grows up to end up having. It's so good. I love Kaneki so much. He's such an interesting character. I just wish that version of him would have been shown off properly. Because inside the Aogiri version, in Route A, it conveys this idea of, like... It conveys this idea of self-sacrifice to protect, but doesn't actually go all the way in to the point where you can see just what circumstances he takes to try to do the protection, you know? Also, I need to just try and wait and heal. I shouldn't lose my, if I die here, I'll end up losing my gauge, and I need that for the next room. Next room should be Shirazu, I believe. Or no, it's not Shirazu, is it? I'm trying to remember. Well, we got this room done anyway. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, no, I so wish that we didn't get Route A. Like, Route A did offer some interesting concepts and was trying to present an interesting story, but it really didn't... It didn't go all the way. It didn't actually adapt it differently. It just kind of... It sat half-assing a lot of what the scenes that were available were. And in the end, it didn't satisfy the manga readers or the anime watchers, which is exactly what you're trying to do with something like that. You're trying to... If they satisfied the anime watchers to the point where they would have went and checked out the manga, that would have been fine. The issue is that they didn't convey enough of either idea to actually make something particularly worthwhile. Also, you just see Shachi pop in there. Yeah, that happens. Hey there, Shot Chisel. How you doing? This is a weird tube to be in to fight you, but we're gonna try and deal with you here. It's gonna be a rerun of Kaneki Centipede versus Shachi, with like a whole team here this time. Oh god, this tube is so confusing. See, that's what I said the first time I was with a girl, and we all know how that went. All right, I'm gonna stop here. I need to go. Let's bop this Shachi. All right, so our teammate's gonna actually revive our buddy old pal. I'm gonna get him below half and then just kind of step away for a second. every death loses you 3,000 points, so I'm trying to be a little bit more careful. I have SSS right now, but you never know what ends up happening on the final boss. If we get a spawn of Kakuja Furuta, it's going to be pretty easy. But it can also spawn Eto, which she's not so bad, but she can be rough, you know? I was totally trying to follow up attack there, but Nishiki took him. There we go. All right, we have to head down here. Fuck this room. Fuck this room and everything it has to offer. The entire point of this room is they have exploding dragon zombies everywhere, and you're meant to try and dodge around it. And there's falling debris from the roof. There's guys exploding everywhere. I hate it. It's the actual worst. But we did it. We got through. Actually, that was one of the best attempts. Did I just lose my special because Nutcracker spawned? Okay, it did hit. Thank the Lord. Some of the time, whenever you use a skill, those cutscenes will just interrupt it, and you'll just lose, like, your entire awakening, for example, because of it. And it's kind of bad. It's so nonsensical. It feels like the kind of thing that should have been patched out in day one, or the thing that shouldn't have made it to, like, this version of the game. Hopefully we actually do end up getting a patch, even if it's just to get rid of those mid-battle cutscenes. That is the main problem with this game. It's the main thing holding it back. It's also that it's relying on community a lot, and relying on the idea that there's going to be a lot of players going forward, when the game currently peaks at like 19 players an hour at most times. The game is co-op focused, and the content represents that really well. The issue is that there isn't a co-op community for it. So when you try to look for a room to play stuff these days, at least, it doesn't get there. It doesn't work. It's weird because, like, for the longevity of games like this, when you create a game the way that they have here, where you're supposed to just generally focus on a co-op grind, typically you try and do everything in your power to at least make sure that it's going to be... The content is going to be interesting enough where people will want to keep on playing it consistently. I need to get out of here. I'm dashing out. We're all good. I'm just gonna taunt back here. But the thing is, the content they've put inside the game so far with accomplishments and stuff like that, half the accomplishments for unlockables are based on do this thing alone to get this character. And it's such a failure of game design. I actually love this game in terms of how it plays, and like being able to play with some friends and just goof around is so fun. Beyond the day one of the release, I think this game actually had a lot of potential, but it's all squandered with the idea that it's all co-op focused. And then the grind is all solo focused, so it makes the servers not have incentives to be filled up either. It's so weird. It's like it's fighting itself for its own concepts, but it's so strange. Here we have Furuta. The first boss fight is pretty simple. Here, we'll try and watch him do his little dance and his little, he has a dance, a clap, and a little, like, voice line where he just parties. Look at that. He's clapping. Look at this dude. He's pretty expressive, honestly. Imagine if he was playable. Wouldn't that be cool? Unfortunately, he's one of the easier bosses. And because of it, it's not going to be too bad. Now, there is going to be a boss spawn after he dies, most of the time. So hopefully we end up getting... See, Furuta's fine. I kind of want to see Eto, though. Oh. I almost just dodged right back into it. And there we go. Is that it? Nope, we have the white screen. Alright, we got the Kakuja Furuta here then. This will be fun. Now, unfortunately, this boss has a weird glitch where his Kagune will vanish. Let's see if he can spawn his Kagune here when he's fighting us. If he even gets the chance to. It's whenever he uses a special. Yeah, no, his Kagune is currently invisible. That's like, since day one I've had that issue, where this boss can just spawn and have everything he can do completely invisible and still have the same hitboxes. So like, he'll still spin around in a circle and do like the Kagune swing that goes around in a circle around him, but his Kagune won't come out. It's so weird. I'm gonna revive my teammate. Actually, it's fine. I didn't actually use the Awakening of Kaneki inside this. I probably should. There's not even any red things inside here. It's okay. His Awakening isn't that special anyway. It's literally just him posing and doing nothing, so that's okay. Well, that's been our run today of Kaneki Centipede's level over here on Tokyo Ghoul Cult. Really? I just clip through that? Really? Oh. Yeah, alright, Centipede. You stick your head through that wall. But this has been the episode for Call to Exist for today. Basically, just want to do a showcase here on Kaneki Centipede and kind of show some hard mode gameplay. The game has a lot of aspects to it that make it really fun, but it's held back by such big problems that it's hard to justify investing in the game, for me personally. But here, we can see, I died 3 times, but I did a total of 3 million damage. 3,700,000 compared to everyone else's. Takizawa did almost 700,000, everyone else did below 600,000. Yeah, that's fair. Nishiki beat me in Teammates Revive, though. Respect to him. That is going to do it for this episode for today of Call to Exist, though. I will be back soon to do a showcase of Arima as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy, and hit that like button to go ahead and support the game, because this is all we got for Tokyo Ghoul for right now. See you later, everybody.